I'm Nicole Opie from the Department of Health and Human Services.
My name is Tom McGregor. I'm from the Department of Justice and Regulation.
To become a fully developed leader in the public service, I believe this program offers the opportunity for me to further develop myself and understand me and look at what improvements I could make as a leader, understand the environment I work in as well and my role within the environment.
It was really about knowing and being comfortable in who you are as a person and as a leader. And that was a really freeing experience for me in the sense that for a long time I had a conception in my mind about who I should be as a leader rather than kind of appreciating that who I currently am is a reason why I am in a position of leadership.
Today we commenced a case study on youth crime in Victoria. The process began by a central agency presenting to the cohort their interpretation of the issues and how it's been tackled by government to date. We then went to interview and listen to key stakeholders from varying backgrounds, from a community service provider, an academic that's heavily involved in the community, and Victoria Police to get a diverse opinion on what the problem might be, if there is a problem, and also tools and mechanisms each stakeholder is using to address the problem.
I suppose given that the work, the live case study overlaps so closely with the work that I do on a day-to-day basis, it gave me, I guess, reassurance that the problem that I am dealing with on a daily basis is complex. And I feel like we can often despair a little bit about the complexity at work and feel like that the rate at which we're trying to address it isn't fast enough, and that can be quite a frustrating process on a day-to-day basis. But having listened to a variety of different experts today, it's given us, or given me, greater perspective as to that it's not just government that finds the problem particularly complex, it's all of the stakeholders, and there's no one solution that's being put forward by a stakeholder, which is really the silver bullet.
By undertaking the case study, what I can take back to my workplace is a more methodical approach with engaging with key stakeholders. I guess it's first identifying the key stakeholders and engaging with them and really hearing what they think their issues are and how they might conflict or complement other key stakeholders and their issues before resolving a solution.
And it was really a chance to, I guess, be on the balcony or kind of take a helicopter view of the problem, really try and listen to what people were saying, what perspectives they were coming from, and trying to, I guess, reassess or assess that against some of the common beliefs that I've held up until now. And I think the value of today's live case will really come, I think, in the weeks to come, where I can kind of reflect on the different perspectives that I've heard today and try and test some of the assumptions that I've got or that I've held until now about the problem.
So what I'm hoping to get out of towards strategic leadership is to take this framework back to the department and encourage my peers to also use a similar framework when developing and implementing policy outcomes. So I strongly encourage growth amongst the staff and a learning environment.
I've really enjoyed it. It's been a real luxury in a way because you don't often get that dedicated to blocks of 1 week to really focus on issues, to talk to people without a myriad of other sort of obligations and phone calls and emails going on around you.